Hey, what is up? Moving on, everybody. Yay! And I am your host, Metatron Uriel. And this is my segment, thanks for tuning in, called Hey Meta, Take Me to the Movies. So this week we're going to cover the action-packed movie Black Panther. So sit back, stay tuned, and here's my thoughts on this awesome movie. Our movie picks up around the time where we leave off with the events of Civil War. T'Challa's dad is passed, so now he has to pick up the mantle of Black Panther, also the mantle of King of Wakanda. Everything seems to be going honky dory and everything's fine in T'Challa's life until we get a nice little pass crossing kind of thing with Ulysses Claw and his new ally, Killmonger. What would this lead to T'Challa and his throne? Can we expect anything more than an action-packed adventure? Yes. Yes, we can. The overall plot is got a splash of political in it, but at the same time, it gives you the sort of sense of established order and this entire sense of is there more we can do for other people less fortunate? So, with all that bearing in mind, we actually deal with something that goes a little bit deeper than a superhero movie, a little bit deeper than just your overall action-packed adventure. It actually has a nice message, and if a message for everybody. While this movie has a lot of political, like I just said, it doesn't take away from the beautiful scenes and the overall dynamics of each of these characters. We do not stop from one moment to the next, find out something a little bit different, a little bit something new. We have plot twists, we have just different elements all thrown in this movie, and it's a nice little melting pot of different things going on in this movie. You have the action, you have the overall sense of mystery, the overall preachy slash message of the movie, and I don't mean preachy in a bad context, none whatsoever. I mean it does give a nice message. It gives you something to really think about, something to question within yourself, and this is a message that is not exclusive to one ethnicity. It's not exclusive to one group of people. It's something we all have to ask ourselves. And I believe, as far as the movie, I love it that it just blends all these elements together. And that's what makes it such an awesome movie. To understand this movie, you really have to understand about the location, Wakanda, which is a fictitious country set in the MCU, but at the same time, it's a place itself. And with its history, with its culture, it gives you a nice little sense of security, a nice little place to feel like you belong if you're amongst the people. But outside looking in, it almost makes you feel sort of rejected. At the most part, it makes you feel like you're unwanted. So that to me is the big moment in the movie to where at the end where they greet everybody with open arms. They take in some refugees, they take in some people. We saw in Civil War how they took in Bucky to help heal him, and Captain America was basically offered a seat at the table. So with that being said, I say my overall favorite part is the ending where you sort of see Wakanda becoming sort of extending sort of an olive branch to people. I mean, one of my favorite lines in the movie is the speech that T'Challa gives to the United Nations. Without giving spoilers, I will say this. He offers up the whole idea of Wakanda being out there for everybody. In the past they weren't, now they want to extend out and help people. Do more for the community, do more for the whole world. So, I feel that no matter who you are, no matter what you are, it's like T'Challa said. We all need to help each other out to where it all seems like we're all part of one tribe. That to me is a beautiful message. Alright, everybody, here comes to the final part of Meta's ranking. What will I rank it? Will I rank it a success? Was this movie everything I hope it was for and more? Will I rank it a seconds? Do I want to see this movie over and over again, add to the collection, and keep on watching? Or do I at least want to rank it a sequel? I hope there's more, and I hope we continue with the story. I hope we add to it and sort of divulge more into this whole universe. What do I rank it? As you might guess, all three. This movie offers up so much politically. Action wise, it was a little lacking, but at the same time, where it did hit with the action, phenomenal. I loved it. To me, this movie not only gave me an awesome action sequence, but it told a story that I can really dive into. But most of all, and this is what really surprised me, was the political aspect of it. I wasn't expecting much. I figured Killmonger was going to be one of those preachy little villains who thought the have-nots need to rise above the haves. So honestly, that's what I thought the message was going to be about. But it's so much more. And as far as seconds, like any great movie, yes, I'd want to see it over and over again. But this movie is different. It's not just the whole, I want to see it more and more for action story wise, but just the overall beauty of the movie itself. I cannot wait for this movie to come out because I want to watch it in Blu-ray and 4K because just the overall beauty of this picture is one thing. Not just the fact of the story, not just the fact of the message it sends, but it's just an overall beautiful movie. And finally, yes, sequel. I want more. I want them to dive into this movie more. I want them to fully explore the backgrounds, fully explore the depths of Wakanda. I'd love to see more of the secondary characters, like his sister, the guard, his own mother, even his father. I'd love to see more of the story, more of an in-depth look at these characters. And to me, nothing more says awesome movie than the want of wanting a sequel to this. So, with that being said, are you guys going to see Black Panther? Let me know up here. But that's going to be a wrap for me. Be sure to drop me a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my page, and stay tuned to the end video for more content. But I'm Metatron Uriel, and you're watching Nephilim Entertainment. To all you daydreamers creators out there, keep your heads in the clouds. Peace.